Some of the most critical decisions in a war happen at ground level. A squad of soldiers, a building they need to clear, a road they need to cross, a ridge they can't see behind. Right now. No time to call for air support, no satellite passing overhead. Just what's around that corner? These two platforms answer that question. Today we're looking at the IAI Bird Eye 400 and the Elbit Skylark series. Small drones, tactical drones. Drones that live in a soldier's backpack and change what a squad can see and do. Let's go. There's a gap in most military intelligence systems that doesn't get talked about enough. Strategic drones cover vast areas from high altitude. Satellites pass overhead on fixed schedules. All of that capability flows down from above, requested through channels, arriving when it arrives. But the soldier on the ground needs answers now, not in 20 minutes. Not after a request goes up the chain and comes back down. Now, Bird Eye 400. The platform, the IAI Bird Eye 400. This is a drone that fits in a backpack, not a figure of speech. The whole system packs into a carry case that one soldier can transport. Weight, around 5.5 kilograms. Wingspan, around 2.2 meters. Endurance, around 2 hours. Range, around 10 kilometers. Electric motor, near silent at altitude. You can't hear it from the ground once it's up there. That matters. A drone that announces its presence defeats part of its own purpose. Hand-launched. One person holds it above their head, points it into the wind, releases. Airborne in seconds. No runway, no catapult, no ground crew. What it carries: electro-optical and infrared camera. Day and night operations covered. The camera stabilizes automatically. Steady image regardless of wind. Live video feeds to a handheld ground control station. The operator watches in real time. Building layouts, road junctions, tree lines, as the drone sees them. It can also designate targets, with a laser pointer, feeding coordinates to other systems. So it doesn't just watch, it can mark what needs to be hit, how units use it. Here's how this plays out in the field. A patrol is about to enter a village. Nobody knows what's inside. Sending soldiers in blind is dangerous. Calling in a larger asset takes time. A soldier opens a case, pulls out the Bird Eye 400, launches it. 2 minutes later, the patrol leader is watching live footage from 200 meters up. Which buildings have movement, which streets are clear, where vehicles are parked. That information costs nothing in time, nothing in exposed soldiers, and it might save lives that would otherwise be lost walking in blind. Elbit Skylark series. Skylark 1, the lightest of the three. Weight, around 5.5 kilograms. Endurance, around 3 hours. Range, around 10 kilometers. Hand-launched, electrically powered, near silent. Same basic concept as the Bird Eye 400, but with one important difference. The Skylark 1 is built to share. Its data link is designed for network tactical operations. The video feed goes not just to the operator, but potentially to multiple units at the same time. A squad launches it. A platoon commander 2 kilometers away watches the same feed live. That shared picture, multiple units seeing the same thing simultaneously, changes how a small force coordinates. Skylark 2. The numbers step up meaningfully here. Weight, around 13 kilograms. Endurance, around 6 hours. Range, around 60 kilometers, 6 hours. Long enough to cover an entire operation from start to finish. The unit deploys, completes its mission, withdraws, with the Skylark 2 overhead the whole time. Upgraded sensors as well. Higher resolution cameras, better night performance, laser designation. It can mark targets for strikes, not just watching, actively supporting the fight. Still hand-launched. Recovery by parachute or deep stall landing, both automatic. No runway needed anywhere. Skylark 3, the heavy end of the family. A different category entirely. Weight, around 50 kilograms. Endurance, over 6 hours. Payload, up to 12 kilograms. This is a company or battalion-level asset. It needs a small ground crew and a pneumatic launcher, but still no runway, still deployable anywhere. The sensor suite at this level includes multispectral imaging and moving target indicators. But the capability worth pausing on is the communications relay. In mountains, dense cities, long valleys, radio breaks down, units can't talk to each other. The Skylark 3 flying overhead can relay signals between units that would otherwise have no contact. That's not a weapons function. That's a command and control function. And in the wrong terrain, it might matter more than any camera. Combat record. The Skylark has been with the IDF for over 2 decades. Gaza, Lebanon, operational contexts. Israel doesn't always discuss publicly, exported widely. The British Army flew Skylark 1 in Afghanistan, one of the hardest environments any small drone has faced. Australia, Canada, and several other NATO members have bought variants. These aren't prestige purchases. They're bought by militaries with real operational experience who looked at what the Skylark does and decided they needed it.